Hey, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As the title goes, I'm actually going to be stating the 9 reasons why I really think that no trans girl has to essentially go through a vaginoplasty. And first of all, this is a disclaimer, this is my personal opinion. It does not have to resonate with you, it's just how I feel personally, my politics and where I stand in terms of what it means to be a T girl and what it means to be a cis girl. You know what I mean? So beyond that, let's get right into it. So the first reason I believe in is that I think it's oppressive. I think it's so oppressive, the idea that one has to get a vaginoplasty or go the whole way, because I don't think it necessarily changes your experience in the world, to be honest. I don't think it does. I still think because we're coming from such different vantage points, obviously the same source and tree and all that stuff, but still different points of experiencing life. I don't really think that getting a vaginoplasty is going to end all of your life problems. I think if you're doing it for bottom dysphoria or bottom safety purposes, like safety concerns as to like, you know, if you live in a really, I don't know, oppressive environment and you're trying to be more safe, I think that could work out. But I think if you're not doing it either for bottom dysphoria or safety purposes, I don't know. I don't know. I really am not for it, because I do also essentially believe that T girls are sought out because they T girls, not because they cis girls. If like, actually, I'm gonna get into this. And the third reason is that I think that if you're doing it to align with the cis normative world, because of what their ideas and expectations of you are, I think it gets really awkward. Or if you're doing it because of men's expectations, which is really unlikely. It's very unlikely that men would actually ask you to have bottom surgery. I'll get into that later, but like that's very unlikely. So if you're doing it to like align yourself with the cis world, and I think that's a bad idea, because essentially if word gets out, or if, and I think living in stilts is also such an old thing, but I guess if you're doing it for safety, I cannot argue with you there. But I think if you're doing it to just align with the cis world, and no, you're a T girl and you're gonna be a T girl forever. Nothing about you aligning as closest to a cis woman's body is gonna give you the full cis experience. I don't think you're gonna get that. I don't think you're gonna get that. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you're getting it as to where I'm going with this. The fourth reason is this thread. My life always just stays bringing the gems. So last week I came across a thread about like how aligning. I came across these tweets, and the tweets were alluding to like Matlat was speaking to the experience of like how losing, you know, your trans characteristics, or aligning or not looking trans, you know that you look trans, you don't look trans, does not really absolve you of the issues you have to deal with. It's crazy, but I think if we had like I don't know who would be a passing girl, but I don't really pass strictly like that. I really don't. Those are not my politics as well. Although it would be nice to just live through life without being nitpicked all the time. But in personal relationships, guys, like, it really doesn't change much. Like, you can look as trans, as like fishy, feminine, super dope as you want, but it still won't stop the dysphoria and their anxiety hanging out with you. It's such a real experience. You can be the most beautiful girl. I think it's about really meeting somebody who is willing to take on the burden of what it means to live in your world and be a part of your world. Otherwise, most niggas are just not gonna. Actually, before I show you the fifth reason, can I just show you the tweets I'm talking about, just so you can better understand where I'm coming from? with that thread Matlati was talking on about their experience about looking feminine does not necessarily erase the fact that you come. It's like being black. Let me actually, yes, it's like being black. It's like being black. You can be the poorest person or you can be the richest black person. Literally, you can be living in Santon or Bill Gates, Motsepe, but at the end of the day, you're still black. Like, you still get the black man experience, like, or the black woman experience. Whether you're as rich or what was that? Rich man, Mansa Musa or whatever. You know, Motsepe, whoever you can think of, Will Smith. Oprah, you know, Oprah talked about that experience of when she walked into the store and the store assistant judged her based on how they look, you know. There was still such a, for Oprah, a woman, a whole billionaire, to walk into a store and be judged and told that. I don't think you can afford that. Just still goes to show you the black experience. You can be as rich as Oprah, or you can be as poor as, well, I don't want to say me, but you can be as, like, penniless as me, and still it's not going to erase the experience of being black. That's pretty much similar with being trans. You can be as hyper feminine as you want, have the slickest voice, girl, all of these things. You can tick all the boxes, literally, but it still won't erase the fact that you're trans. I think that actually better explains what I was trying to say. Like, that analogy actually perfectly sums up what I was trying to say. The sixth point I wanted to raise, this is a very interesting one. It's very interesting. So the sixth point is that as to why I don't think I should get rid of my penis at all, because I really don't want to. That's not my politics. I think I'm gonna take off for life. Chicks with dicks alive. But anyway, the sixth reason is that what I've actually learned ever since coming out and living as a trans woman is that most of my intimate partners, they don't want me to get rid of my dick. It's so interesting, like. And it makes sense, because if they were seeking out cis women, they would go out their way, or go into their circles, not go out their way, go into their circles, into their sisters' friends, you know, just, it wouldn't be that hard. So if they wanted a cis woman, they would go for a cis woman. But what I've realized is that trans attracted men actually seek out trans women. So you cutting off your penis just to align with the cis community or be safe or whatever reason you're going for, really, you know, it's, I don't know, does it get you anyway? Because the people, your intimate partners, are there for you because you're a woman of a trans experience, not a woman of the cis experience. Because you know, even if you cut off that penis and you get a vaginoplasty, get the whole thing done, surgery, I don't know, I feel like Saturn's still playing a really big role in there, where your experiences are still going to be limited, you know? And this is not to say that I'm taking Chimamanda's reasoning on, like, trans women or trans women. No, trans women are women, period. But anyway, if that doesn't make sense, like, I don't know, guys, I feel like y'all can share with me as well, especially trans attracted men, like men who've seen trans women before, and trans women themselves. Please leave a comment below and tell me how you feel about your experience and where you're at. Do you really feel like it is essential to get a vaginoplasty as a trans woman? Do you think that it essentially erases a lot of the abuse you get from the society in general? Do you think that's where it's going to end? Do you think that once you know, I already said all these things. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it was educational. You got a widening of your perspective on our issues as trans women, because this is like for us, you know? So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Other than that, I'm out.